Hi, it's Dr. JP here with Leo. And Leo, you were talking about presidents.
Yeah. I want to know, you read the book about George Washington to me, and I want to know, where do the presidents live?
They live in the White House, Leo. It's this big mansion in Washington, D.C.
I want to live there.
Well, you have to be president, really, to live there. Only the president gets to live there.
Does he get to keep it?
No, he has to move out when his time is done being president. And then the next president moves in.
Oh. So he only gets to stay there while he's president?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like a hotel then. He has to leave after a while, right?
Well, kind of, Leo. Why don't you sit down? I'll read you a story about the White House. A true story. Take a seat. And let's read about the White House here. This is called White House by Lloyd G. Douglas. White House, one of the most famous houses in the world here. And we'll start out here. The White House has been a symbol of America for more than 200 years. The President of the United States lives in the White House with his or her family. And there it is. Now, the address of the White House, if you want to send a letter to it, is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, and it's in Washington, D.C. Now, many presidents have lived in the White House. Now, here's 4 presidents that recently lived there. Now, John Adams was the first president to live in the White House. He was the second president of the United States.
You mean George Washington didn't live in the White House?
Yes, that's right, Leo, because George Washington was the first president. And they hadn't built it yet, I guess, for George. So he was the only one who didn't.
Oh, I mean the father of the country doesn't even get to live in the White House, huh?
Leo, let me continue the story, but that is right. The White House has many rooms. Now, this is where the president works in a room called the Oval Office. This is a big office. This was President Carter in the late 1970s in there. And then there's the East Room, is the largest room in the White House. That's where they have a lot of parties and dinners that have been held there. And here is a party with President Reagan and his wife and Frank Sinatra. A lot of movie stars and famous people would be at the parties in the White House. Now, people can visit some parts of the White House. Many people visit the White House every year. And here's one of the old first ladies greeting a group of White House people, students coming in for a visit from a school. I believe that is Laura Bush, George W. Bush's wife, greeting them. And on the Monday after Easter, many children go to the White House because they roll the Easter eggs on the White House lawn. They have the Easter egg roll. And there's the kids here, the Easter egg roll. And the White House is the most famous home in America. And it's an important American symbol. If you want to find out more, there's more books you can read about the White House. But I think that was a short introduction to the White House. Leo, did you learn something?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
That I want to live there. It's big, and it's got a lot of rooms, and it looks good to me.